Welcome back to another figure review. In this review, we're looking at Joytoy's Armed Forces PLA Special Forces. This is their anti-terrorist unit. This is the box that they come in. Front of the box shows Armed Forces on the top left, some Chinese on the right, PLA Special Forces on the bottom here. 3 of the figures are pictured. On this side, you have PLA here on the left, top left, and then the 4th figure, and on this side you have a 5th figure with Joytoy at the top. Top of the box, just a Chinese. Bottom is nothing. Back of the box shows product information. Has Armed Forces here at the top, PLA Special Forces here, QR code, some warnings. And inside this box, you get 6 of these little boxes. These in there will house your 5 figures and display cases. They are all the same. They are not labeled A, B, C, or D, etc. They're just all universal. These are your 6 boxes that you get inside that big box. And here's figure. Here's the first figure. Here's this display stand. He comes with his really nice display case. All you have to do is just, small peg on the foot. Make sure your arms are down. Slide it down over. And there you have a place to keep your figures so it doesn't get dusty. If you have, more than one of those, you can stack them like so. They interlock. You make them as tall as you want, or you can just use this as storage for all your weapons. Okay. They have a very nice snug fit. Here is your figure. Not all the figure bodies are the same. This is a basic head sculpt, no expression. Nice detail, nice sculpt work. Have a radio on his chest, different colors, pouches, and it's a belt here. Thigh rigs. Gun holster. Back of a medical satchel. They do have Chinese flags on both sides of their arms. Now we'll be going through the articulation on the next figure. Now the next figure I heated up and he's on working order. These ones are just out of the box. I don't want to manipulate them until I inspect them and work on them, make sure the joints ain't stuck or anything. So we'll get into that here shortly. But this will be our first figure. Very nice. Let's put him in there. And let's do this. That way we can show you all the figures together. Now he comes with this really nice backpack. There's a little clip here, so you can clip additional weapons. I'm trying to figure, I don't have anything that's like an axe or anything to stick in there, but you can clip on weapons in there. Here is his little buckle here, painted, and a little dash of paint there. These are straps, there's no pegs. He comes with an interchangeable helmet. These have like a night vision goggles with a gas mask below it, all painted in that really cool army green, and it's black and some red throughout, like on the lenses, and there's some red on the wires in the back of the helmet. Now these helmets do not fit over top the figure. You have to remove the current head sculpt and replace it with this head. Here's his assault rifle. They are done in a black with a very high gunmetal wash. I mean, there's a lot of wash on there to hide the black mold. But they look very realistic for being a toy. And they all come with the same pistols. Okay. So your next figure, which we'll take a look at his accessories and his articulation. Now the articulation is the same for all the figures, so we won't go through that for every figure. Here's his stand. Here's our figure. Same body type, same features, same. The only difference is the head sculpts. His pistol is actually in his holster. I've already put that in to show you guys how it fits. It fits nice and snug. But all the pistols are the same. So the one I previously showed you is the same thing. But just to give you an idea what it looks like. So for articulation, his head's on a ball joint. We'll go 360 all the way around if you desire. Still kind of stiff. Shoulders on a ball joint. Oh yeah, his head will go down that much, up that much. These rotate 360 all the way around. They do have bendable elbows. Get you 90 degrees. This hand here goes up and down, and this hand goes in and out. They have chest articulation underneath the vest. If you remove the vest, you can utilize it, but with the vest on, you can't. They have a ab swivel, or waist swivel, and an ab crunch. A little bit of an ab crunch because of the belt and the gear gets in the way, but it's there. You can get ab crunch better if the gear wasn't on. They have, they do sit some not very well. Too much gear, not and the sculpt is getting in the way. Sit about that much. They have a thigh swivel here on each leg and here, so you can swivel the leg. They have double jointed knees, but you can get a better range of bend there if the thigh pads are removed. And his feet do pivot down. And they go 360. Now there's 2 holes on all of the figure's feet. And there's no toe articulation. So this will be your figure 2. And as I said, the articulation is the same. The figures are the same except for the heads. Take a 360 of this figure real quick. Put him in his case. He also comes with the same backpack. He also comes with that same very cool sculpted, very nicely sculpted helmet. Or alternate head, whatever you would prefer to call it. He has his pistol, of course, and he has this sniper rifle. Painted very cool. All the weapons are painted in the same color scheme. It's like a metal, dirty gunmetal. He has a bipod that goes down and up. You can push all the way back if you like, and all the way forward if you like. And that is your figure 2. Here's your figure 3. Here's his stand. This figure has the screaming head sculpt, the buzz cut. But everything else is the same on the figure as the other 2. Nice flags. Put him on his stand. Let's take a look at his accessories. Here's his case. This down over. Let's get that out of the way. He has the same backpack. Very cool. Here's his assault rifle. He has the same helmet. Now I want to note that this first 3 figures you've just seen are the only ones that have this alternate head. The last 2 do not come with an alternate head. So you only get 3 of these head sculpts. And here is the pistol that the other 3 they all come with, actually. Just so you know. Okay, here's figure 4. Here's his stand. Here's our figure. This one has a helmet with goggles and a chin strap. and a camera on his helmet. If you notice either some paint missing there or maybe has some kind of holder. I'll have to take a look at that closer. The side of the figure, back of the figure. Okay, let's take a look at his accessories. Here's his display case. He has that same backpack. He has this assault rifle. And he has the same pistol. Okay, let's take a look at the last figure. Stand. Here's the figure. He has a helmet with the camera and a chin strap, but no goggles on this one. Here is his stand. And here he is in his case. He has the same backpack. Assault rifle. And a pistol. And there are 6 tubes. The 6th tube is an extra tube with a baggie of accessories. There's the stand. The tube. All your figures come in these baggies in each of the tubes. Okay, we have an additional assault rifle. It's a drum. And we have a bazooka. Or some type of cannon. It has black with a silver wash with some wear on it. And this is brown, some brown in here. There's a nice handle up here. See, this would be something that you probably would want to attach to the back of that backpack, like so. You can choose whatever guy you want to have him carry it. That's good. Okay. And everything else in that baggie was replacement joint. You get 2 of the knee joints. Then you get 2 shoulder joints. Then you get 2 of the elbow joints, but those look like they're the same ones. Looks like you get 4 of the elbow joints. Yep. So there's a, that's how you can store them if you want. You can give these weapons to anybody you want. Let's take a look at so these 2 guys look in the cases. Here's this guy, and we'll say this guy, and we'll bring in this guy. Such your cases there. And of course you get your 6th one. You can put any figure you want in there, because some of the Joytoy figures don't come with those. They all come with one of these. They're all 6 of them are the same. You get 6 of them in a set. Just has some picture of the figures geared up, precautions, product information on the back. But you get a wonderful 6 of them. If that matters to you. Now, these figures didn't come without issues when I got them. So I had one of the backpacks. This strap was not attached. It was just off. Now, nothing was broken. They were easily fixed with a bit of super glue, so with Joytoys kind of expected. And so that was one. And another one I had where just the top was out. The bottom was connected on one strap. Again, a little bit of glue fixes it. And one of the other things I seen was this guy's radio was not attached to his chest. There's like a little notch on his chest vest and a little hole on his radio. Put some glue in it, bam, it's right on, done. And there wasn't any glue residue on it, so I'm not sure if it was even glued on. And I believe this guy here, his arm wasn't pushed all the way in. I had to finish pushing it in. So there was actually multiple issues with these figures. They're not broken, thank God. But, you know, these figures run for about, I think they're $94.99 right now as of this video. So paying $95 for 5 figures and having to do some modification kind of is like kind of disheartening, I guess. And on top of that, you need to heat your joints. They're out of the package, they're pretty good. They're probably, you can move them pretty good, but there's some creaking. So I do recommend that you take the time to inspect your figures. Heat the joints individually. Check every one of them on all your figures. And then that is your entire set and your bonus case. Let's see if I can get this off without spilling everything. I think I did notice also, I want to bring up for you guys to keep an eye out for. I have a lot of these, and I've just started noticing it. See these little notches here? And when they come with the stand on the outside, kind of like this. In the boxes, not like this. So if you notice, this side with the stand does not have those little notches. I'm starting to notice some little bit of imperfections here on the corners of these display cases that I've never seen on any other ones. Now they're not broken, if you can see that right there. They're just kind of blemished. They're not broke or separated or torn, but it seems like that they fit a lot easier like this than me trying to put it in like this with those notches. If you can see those notches in the video and where the blemishes are, that's right where those notches are going. You see those to push the separating the plastic a little bit. See this one right there. So you might want to check your corners on these things. Hopefully you don't have the same problem. Outside of the Russian set, this is probably the worst I've had issues with the Joytoy products. The Russian figures are garbage. I did a review for those who want to check that out. But these are nice figures. They really are. Outside of them having the Chinese flag on their arms, you can't really utilize them as, you know, any country soldiers. They're kind of uniform for China. Unless you are a customizer and you can match up the paint. A little bit of paint, you know, goes away. Or if you don't want to paint your $95 figures, that's up to you. It's your money, your figures. Do with them how you see fit. The only other thing too is only three, these two and this one, come with that night vision head. These two do not. So that's kind of a bummer if you wanted a uniform fit of all night vision unit or squad, whatever you want to call it. The only good thing is if you bought two sets, you would have this entire look, and then you would have two of these guys. Then you would take these three, swap the heads out for the night vision, and give you three more different looking troopers. So it give you a large variety of looks in your squad. So you could have, you know, 10 figures, mostly different heads. So okay, if you was going for that look, but that's an idea. So that is my review for the PLA guys anti-terrorist unit for Joytoy. If you guys want to see how these scale real quick with G.I. Joes, here is a crankcase. And if you're interested to see how to scale to highest Predator line, and there you go. Real quick. Hope you guys like this video. If you do, do me a big favor and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And if you're looking for these figures, they're pretty much available everywhere online. Happy hunting if you can't find them. And as always, thank you for watching.